What's going on, everybody? Great morning. So we are taking a look at these charts. Currently, we are doing some option trading. Just a little backstory, guys. I am a new trader. I call myself a trader because I have already entered trades, won some, lost some, and have survived to trade another day. With that being said, we started trading. This is probably our second week. Um, this is our second week, and we're in the middle of this second week of trading. Last week went pretty good. I learned a lot. Um, Let me see. So it seems like the trade that I kind of know the most about is going to be Palantir, which the ticker symbol is PLTR. That's the one that I can say that I've had the most success with personally, and it's also the one that I spend the most time looking at, as far as looking at the charts and just trying to not just trying, but analyzing what's going on in the market with it, getting used to this particular stock. Um, yeah. So on Palantir, so far, I've had four trades in. And of those four trades, I won three and I lost on one. So yeah, that's what's going on with Palantir. I won three and I lost on one. Now, the three that I won on, I was betting that Palantir would go up, and it indeed did do that. Okay, so um, so I bet that Palantir was going to go up, and Palantir went up, which was great. Um, the one that I lost at was a down bet where I thought I bet it. Okay, this is what I did. I'm gonna tell you the truth. Okay, here's the journey. My very first trade with Palantir was me putting $85 in, and I bet that Palantir was going to go up in price. It indeed did go up in price, and I sold that position for $92. So therefore, I turned my $85 into $92. That was our day one. That's day one. And when I did that, it kind of like made me a believer. Like I'm a believer now. Hi, how's everybody doing? So like I'm totally a believer now. Um, with Palantir because I won. So knowing me and my personality type, I was like, well, I won, I might win again. So that same day that I turned 85 into 92, I decided to enter another trade where I entered at $95. Now, that was my first day. I guess you could say my first day trading. I went to sleep and woke up. When I woke up and cause the stock market opens at 8:30 Central Standard Time. So when I woke up, I saw that the trade that I had entered, the second one on Palantir, was actually in the money. And I sold the trade immediately, like within the first few minutes of like seeing what was going on the charts. These are the charts that I look at when I'm trading, by the way. But when I sold that trade, mind you, I put $95 into it. I turned my 95 into $138. Big old deal. Okay, big old deal. So here I am. I haven't lost yet. So I'm like, okay. So what I did from there, to be honest, what I did from there, I did enter another trade in Palantir, and I believe, this time I was betting up, and I also got greedy. I got greedy, guys. I had won my first two trades ever. I ain't lost yet, so I entered, like I said, a third trade in the one that I've been winning in, and I decided. I got the bright idea to start opening up more trading positions using different stocks. Now, where I went wrong in this is I was using stocks for the sake of using them. I did no type of technical analysis on the stocks, and I just thought that I'm just a whiz at this, so I'll just jump into these positions and they're going to make me money. And I could have been like so further from the truth because what happened was I lost money. I jumped in Google and now I'm giving y'all like a run of like 2 days. Okay. So like over that 2 day period, I jumped into Google. I bet that Google was gonna go up. And I put that's called a call. When the stock is going up, that's a call type of bet. And then when the stock is going down, that's a put type of bet. So on Google, I said, look, I'm just gonna grab Google by the nuts. Excuse my language. But I was like, I'm just gonna grab them by the nuts and I'm gonna bet that they go up and I'm gonna bet that they go down. So either way it go, I make money. Well, it just didn't happen like that. Now I'm waiting all day watching the charts, watching Google like with my hawk eye, right? Google stayed at a price of around like 190 to 191. My up bet, my call bet was that Google was going to go up to 192. My put bet was that Google was going to go down to 189, and it did not hit either one of those positions throughout the day. It kind of just kept going back and forth between 190 and 191. Now, I did no technical analysis for that trade. I just thought I knew what I was doing, and either way, I was going to make money. And yeah, I was wrong. So, another one that I lost on was a trade called VTI. Now, VTI at that time was trading about 299. Actually, when I got into it, it was at 301. I tried to do a quick analysis, like 30 minutes analysis, and I was like, this stock is going to go up to 305. Based off of what I was seeing, I was seeing an upward trend now. So I decided to put in a call bet that the VTI stock would go up to 305. Man, when I tell you I'm sitting I had like a few days before it closed out or expired. So I'm sitting over here watching the VTI chart, and I'm telling you, it did not go past 301. It went down to like 299 and it just kept playing in that zone, 299, 300, you know, close to 301, but it never went past 301. So, of course, it didn't get to 305 or even close. I lost that one too. So, I had another bright idea. Let me see, who else was I playing with? Who else was I letting play with my money at that time? It was VTI that got me, it was Google that got me. I believe I did a bet for QQQ, and it was a call that QQQ would go up. Now, do I know that stock? No, I don't. I decided, hey, I know what I'm doing. I'm like a 1 week trader. Like I'm just gonna just get into everything because I am the winner. I won my first two trades. So I'm like, this is my mindset. Like I'm a winner. You can't be beat. I'm the best trader in the world, and it's only been a week. But the truth is, I was not the best trader and I did not make the best decisions. So I lost on Google in both directions. I lost on QQQ with a call going up. I lost on BTI with a call going up. And then Palantir is the one I've been winning on now. Palantir, I did so far 4 trades and I won 3. Now, the one that I lost, that one that I lost out of the 4, was because I bet that Palantir was going to go up on a particular day. It did. But I also thought I had Palantir by the nutsack. So I bet that they would go up. And then I also bet that they would go down. So I won on the up bet and I lost on the down bet because the Palantir did not go down far enough for me to be in the money on that put position, on that down position. So Guys, I learned a lot. I've been trading for about 2 weeks. I know you're proud of me. I have learned a lot. I have also not put more money in that I am willing to lose. So that is also something that even though I've been, jumping in positions and just kind of like not doing my analysis and just kind of like jumping into things, kind of like a gamble. When I'm realizing that trading is not a gamble by no standard, is trading a gamble. Like you could literally take this thing and have a surgical approach on like how to look at things so that you can have an idea of what is about to happen. Now, Palantir is the one I've been winning on so far, the only one that I have won on. And that just lets me know I know this stock a little bit better. Now, I am trying to get to know at least two more stock positions um, that I want to start like learning and trading on. One of them you can see here is SoFi, uh, right here. SOFI is the ticker code for that one. Another one that I want to learn and be able to work with is Telsa. I'm very, very pro Telsa. And then there's another one that I want to learn, and it's called SPY, SPY. Yeah. So those are the four that I want to play and learn. Okay, so when I mean play, I mean trade. Um, Now, Palantir, I do currently have a trade open here with Palantir that expires on the 3rd. So I am currently trading Palantir. This will be my fifth trade in Palantir. So I have one, like I said, that expires on the 3rd. And then I'm also currently trading two different positions right here with Sophie. One of them expires tomorrow on the 20th, and the other one expires on the 10th. So, yeah, I have two positions I'm trading right here with Sophie. And then I have one position I'm currently trading with Palantir. Now, with Palantir, I am betting that Palantir will get to 105, and we're a long way away. We're like 75, 70. But Palantir, for me, if I'm not mistaken, is already kind of in the money, meaning I'm already winning on this, even though it's at 75, and that 75 is a long way from 105. What I am realizing is that the stock price doesn't have to get to the position that I called or bet that it's going to get to, as long as it gets close. Now, the closer that PLTR gets to 105, the more money we're going to make on this position. Again, the position expires on the 3rd. Um, I just know that Palantir is having, I'm not going to say they're having trouble breaking through the $80 price, stock price, but when it does get to 80, it seems to like drop back down because Palantir, we're really working on an all-time high here. $80 or 81 is an all-time high for Palantir, and that happened about last week. I did win on that uptrend. I won on Palantir. I got me some money as they was running to their all-time high. But what I did notice is that it did drop back down. We can take a look at that. So let's look at the 1 week chart right here, and I believe it's up here. Yep, true enough. Right here is where uh, Palantir got up to 80, and that day was, let's see what day was that. That was about the 13th. So 13th, Palantir hit that all-time high, but then you can see right here, we're having like, let me draw this trend line. We're having we had a downward trend from there. So we can start that line here and really end it here. So after it hit that all-time high, it went down. So one thing I think may happen, it may happen again, where Palantir gets up to 80 and then gets smacked right back down. But I don't think they're going to go down so far. So, like this one went down all the way to about 74 and some change. This time, when they get smacked back down, I think they're going to get smacked back down to like 77, 78, and then they're going to climb back up, and I think they're going to shoot through that 80 mark really soon. Now, can we get all of that happening by the third? I am not sure. So I do have to make a strategic here, and I've been like doing some markings up here. And anyway, let's go back to our, what were we looking at, the 1 week chart. All right, so as we see here, was this the 13th? This is the 16th. So on the 16th, it does look like the price also increased again. And I believe this is, I did make money on this upside as well. So we're looking at the 1 day interval. I like to look at the 5 minute chart. Somebody that I'm watching on YouTube is like, the money is in the 5 minute chart. So I like to watch the 5 minute chart. So what we were seeing is this all-time high right here. And after we hit this all-time high on this ticker PLTR, all-time high was around 80. It was just came right back down, guys. And the good thing about trading is that you can make money on the upside and the downside. So that's what I'm learning. Now, so far, I've only made money on Palantir on the upside. The time that I tried to make money on the downside, it didn't get down further enough for me to make that money. So I'm not saying it's not possible. It's totally possible. I just want to get really good at making money on the upside. Now, I'm also learning how to, identify downward trends, because we can't control where these prices go, but we can control how we see the charts, and we can control the trends that we are able to identify, if that makes sense. So if we're in a down market, I don't want to be stuck and not be able to trade, because I'm only good at trading in an upward market or a bull run. So yeah, I'm just making it a habit to understand my trends on the upside as well as my trends on the downside. Um, yeah. So we're currently, again, we have one trade currently that we are currently doing in Palantir, and we have two trades that we got going on in SoFi. And believe me, if my numbers were where they are need to be, then I would just jump off this live and close these trades. But they're not where I want them to be right now. So we got some time to talk. Lucky us. Now, um, we're betting that Palantir gets to 105 by the third. I don't know what to expect at the end of this year, but what as far as like from Palantir, but if I look at my trends, like my 1 month trend, we see like this growth right here, and I'm just thinking this growth is going to continue. The question is how long it's going to take to get up, there, that is the question. Now let's look at our 3 month chart. 3 month chart. We see we was trading all the way down here around $45, and now, we have hit the high of like around 81 or so. So I'm my bet is that we continue to see such growth. That's where it's looking like it's happening. It does hit these all-time high points, and it does trade down, but then it comes back up towards another all-time high. So this one, for instance, was on November 18th. It hit an all-time high, and then it hit another all-time high on December the 9th. So that's about 3 weeks. And when I placed this bet, I believe we were about 2 to 3 weeks from the third. So I'm just saying that I believe that this stock is going to get to or close to 105 by the third. Now, because I see what happened right here when we hit this all-time high of like 81, it was smacked back down, but it's going to come back up and it's going to hit another all-time high. Now, to protect myself, because I know that the stock has shown us that it likes to smack us back down, right? When we get close to our our um, our numbers, what I plan to do is, even though I'm betting that this Palantir will get to 105, when it gets to about 79 and some change on that bull run, and when I see that it's running to 79, which could be today, could be tomorrow, I believe within the next 48 to 72 hours, we will at least get to 79. I'm going to go ahead and close this position, even though I'm betting that it's going to get to 105. Why would I do that? Because, it's important to take profit. It's important to take profit because honestly, the market is, it kind of does its own thing. We can see the trend. Like, I can see the trend upward. And I know that it's more than likely within the next 3 days it's going to hit at least 79. I'm going to close my call position and I'm going to jump right back into the trade. That is the plan. That's the plan, guys. Let me know if that makes sense to anybody. But yeah, that is the plan. That is the plan. Yeah, so 79 is my number. When I can get to 79, I should be in a good profit zone on this particular call. And unless it continues to go up. Now, if it goes to 79 and it just like it's still on like a bull run, I'm gonna run with it. I'm gonna keep that my finger on the button, but I'm gonna let it keep going up. And when I notice that it's about to go down or anything like that, I'm gonna make sure I don't lose on that. If this gets to 79, we're gonna close out our trade. Okay? Period. So yeah, y'all can watch that with me and just see how it goes. Moving on to Sophie. Sophie, I just started trading in Sophie. I actually did a trade yesterday that I opened and closed yesterday. Oh, did I tell you guys my account with Robinhood is no longer a margin account? I decided to go down to a cash account so that I can have unlimited day trades. So we're gonna be having some fun. I have unlimited day trades, guys, and I want to just get real good at sniping. Like literally come into a trade, close within a few minutes, take a very quick profit. That's what gonna be working on. We're gonna be working on like, getting our little sniper game up. But yeah. So we're betting that this number is gonna get to 17. That call option where we're betting is actually going to be up tomorrow. And then we have another bet that this number will get to 22, and that expires on the 10th. So we have some time, guys. Let's look at our 3-month chart here on Sophie. Sophie is showing a very, very strong upward trend. Very strong upward trend, almost from the beginning of this 3 months. Like it's just been going up. Like this, for instance, Palantir is on a 3-month chart, but you can tell it was like trending um, upward, but like not that big of a swing upward. And then it decided to, like trend upward to like new all time highs. But it seemed like Sophie is just like, I know it can't be a straight line, but it don't get no straighter than that. That's a clear upward trend. But then again, it may have went up as much as it may want to, because that is also a clear downward trend. So yeah, if this continues to trend downward, then we will not be winning these bets. Even though yesterday it got to 17, I did not sell the contract because I felt like it could get a little bit further. And honestly, I may have been greedy there. I mean, only time will tell. This $17 bet call option expires tomorrow, so only time will tell. Like between now and tomorrow, if we'll be able to get back up to 17. If not, we have learned a lesson, which means what is the lesson? Um, get money, see money, get money. When you see the money, get the money. So yeah, I do believe I should have um, closed out that position once I saw that the number was over 17, but I didn't. We'll see if it pays off or if it's a lesson that we have to bite the bullet on. And honestly, those are good lessons, and I'm good. I'm glad that I'm not in with a lot of money, so I'm able to learn these lessons, and they don't cost me much. But when you're talking about starting a trade position like $400 or $1,000, I want to have these lessons down because that's a lot of money to lose. Again, the rule of thumb is to only bet or only trade with money that you can lose. Okay? That is a good rule of thumb. You don't want to be putting your rent money in trade. You know what I'm saying? Because the truth is you could lose it. Okay. But yeah, this is fun. This is fun. Um, Palantir is my winner, so that's where I'm gonna start focusing the majority of my trades in. I'm gonna start learning to understand Sophie. When I can afford Telsa, we're gonna start playing with Telsa, and then I'm gonna start looking at this other one called Spy as well. Um, Something else that may be on the line is Google. I don't know if I like Google like that. Maybe for a downward trend, maybe learning how to trade in a down market, I might, jump on Google. Um, Amazon is something I'm thinking about. And let me see. Um, that's about it. So right now we're gonna keep it small. We're probably just gonna stick with uh PLTR and Sophie for right now. But as we expand, maybe Telsa is up next. You know what I'm saying? We might be able to run with the Bulls after we get all these lessons out. Outside of that, guys, I'm having fun trading. I'm enjoying it. I'm learning a lot. I like when I win. I appreciate the lessons and my losses. I heard someone say that your next $100,000 is in your losses. Just understanding what you did uh, or what you didn't do in some occasions. Um, Outside of that, yeah, y'all got my midweek update. You know what I'm up to. You know what trades I'm in. You know how it's been going. We have a cash account now, so I'm super excited about that. So I'm finna work on my active income, increasing my active income so I can have a few dollars to trade with you guys every week. Outside of that, I'm gonna see you guys on the next video. I hope y'all have a wonderful night. If you guys are trading, yes, make sure you are watching the market or setting up your alerts, and let's make this money. Till next time.